so I just wanted to come on here so I can give an update on the Prelude. And sorry you have to hear my voice, but after watching some of my own videos, including my most recent one, even I think my videos are kind of boring if all I have to do is just read them and follow along. I can't really watch it myself, so sorry you have to hear my voice, but I think it would be better. But I just wanted to come on here. I wanted to give an update on the Prelude, stuff I want to do to it. So updates for this car. When I first got it, this car, I mean, it was already very nice, had very nice interior, wheels were re-powder coated. The main thing for me was just to fix whatever else was wrong with it. So when I first got it, the transmission wasn't really working, it was slipping pretty bad, and the car had no AC, and the summers here, they get pretty hot. So I wanted to make sure that obviously the car drove right, and the AC was blowing cold, and I have heat in the winter. So those things are already taken care of. The next thing was the speakers for me. I got a new head unit because I did not like the red, and I mean, it wasn't working either way, so I got that replaced. And I got new speakers because having a kicker in here and having nothing in there, and then JBLs in the rear, was just not really the best choice. I didn't really like that at all. I like my stuff to be as perfect as possible, as perfect as I can get them, and that's my whole goal with this car, is try and get it to look as nice as possible. So that's all taken care of. So the next plan for me is to just figure out the engine bay. I have a leak that I'm trying to get sorted. I know for sure, I think it's coming from the rear main seal, and it looks like there's also a leak coming from under the distributor. So I have an appointment next week to get those checked out and hopefully fixed, and after that, that's where I can finally look into it, because I don't want to pretty up the engine bay if it's leaking. So I know it's probably not preventable in these cars, because eventually, I mean, it's gonna burn up the oil anyways with the engine it's got with the H22. But just for now, try to pretty up the engine bay as much as I can. So with that said, I have an intake on the way. I already have another oil cap. Probably gonna order a couple more things, but the main thing would be that I want to get the valve cover powder coated, and I'm excited to get that done here soon. After that, I mean, I'm not sure where I want to go and go next with this car, but I think I'm looking at coilovers, because I really would like to get the fitment right and how I want it to look. This car sits pretty high. It's probably like between the car itself and the wheels, it's probably got like a 2-inch gap, and I really don't like that. So after I get the engine bay all nice and pretty looking, I'm hopefully going to be looking into some coilovers, I'm thinking, and just see which ones I like the best. I think I might go with maybe some BC Racing coilovers, because I've already worked on a family member's car and installed some BC Racing coilovers on their car, and they look really nice in my opinion, and they got pretty low. And if I find some that are adjustable, because I'm not sure, I haven't done my research on them, but if I find some that are adjustable, then I might just go ahead and get some BC Racing coilovers. So we'll see about that. Probably after the BC Racing coilovers, if that's the brand that I want to go with. I'm not sure what I'll go with. Maybe some I'll probably start looking at wheels after that. I have some in mind, but I'm not sure if I want to go with those yet. So I'm still going to be doing some research, because I think from what I've seen, when people put 18s on the Prelude, the 5th gen, in my opinion, I feel like they look a little big, and I think more tire and a little less rim looks better on these cars. So if I can find some good wheels but in the specs that I'm looking for, maybe some 17s, then I'll probably end up going with those. I don't know, we'll see. So after that, maybe before that, I might even put an exhaust on this car. Yeah, I think that's what I'm thinking. I think before some wheels I might throw an exhaust on this car, just because the wheels are probably a little bit more that I'll have to save up for. So probably some type of exhaust. I'll probably end up putting it on here after I pretty up the engine bay a little bit, and we'll see how the car sits from there. I think with the exhaust, with the nice engine bay, and maybe some coilovers, I think that'll even get the car how I want it to look. The wheels will probably just be the complete finished version of the car, not including paint, because eventually I would like to get this thing repainted. It's got some paint chips and the front bumper doesn't look the best, but for the year of this car and the mileage that it's got about 176 on there. I think it doesn't look that bad. I think it honestly looks really, really good for the year and mileage, like I said. But eventually it would be in the plans to get this thing repainted, but for that I would need another daily, because I did end up selling my F30. Sad day, I missed that car, but the Prelude has been good to me so far, been a good daily. But I do need another car, because having a coupe as a daily, it's just not the best. There's not a lot of room in here, so I would like to get another sedan, and hopefully I'll be getting one later this year, and that'll just give me a little bit more time to have this car sit a little bit so I can actually work on it, learn more stuff about the car, because I'm pretty new to working on engines and stuff. Haven't really dug into it myself, so eventually I'll dig into that. But yeah, that's the update on the Prelude. Just for right now, I'm gonna be fixing the oil leak and working on the engine bay next, so I'll be posting a video on how the engine bay looks. I'm sure it's gonna look great from what I can already imagine. So yeah, I'll be posting a video on that hopefully in maybe like 2 to 3 weeks, I'd say, just because the powder coating, I'm not sure how long it's going to take. So yeah, I'll see how it looks. So I just wanted to show the car a little bit, why I like it so much. I mean, like I said, interior, it's just very, very mint. Like everything, really, really nice. I just washed it today. Working cement, so it's very, very hard to keep this thing clean, but I try. Yeah, that's the Prelude update.